This is a quest guide for teeny tiny problems with Alice in Alice in Wonderland realm. This one starts after you do the maze. So we're going to start by talking to Alice on the Queen's table. So what we can do here to bypass all the guards, because we need to go back to the forest, is use Alice's springy mushroom. Of course! And that takes us straight to the forest. And now we're going to talk to the Cheshire Cat in his tree, which is over on the right-hand side if you've forgotten. So first thing, we need to go to the very entrance of the Alice in Wonderland realm and fish for a jar of hearts. Now when you go over here, you'll see that there is a jar here waiting to be fished up. So simply get your fishing rod out and fish away, really. And we get this very pretty jar of hearts, or heart candies. Now we need to talk to the matriarch of the singing flowers in the middle of the forest. So go back in and then go up one. And it's this lady here. If she is a lady, she's a flower lady. She basically said that they've wilted, so they can't sing again. So basically, water the plants. It's very lovely. I need to water my plants in my kitchen, actually, my herb garden. And she gives us the bag of discontented seeds. And once you've picked them up, we find a mushroom who's feeling blue. Okay, I'll find it for you guys. You guys just sit back and relax. Oh, find that mushroom. So the mushroom is here, which is near the very, very entrance to the realm. You just walk past it and a little blue mushroom pops up. So that's at the very entrance to the forest. And now we need to find a curious pencil bird. Ah, here we go. If you go in a bit further, can you see here on a pile of books? So this is the very first bit, again, from the entrance. That is a pencil bird, and you should be able to talk to him. In scratchy writing, you see a question. How many light pink stripes does the Cheshire Cat have on its tail? And I believe it's 2. What animal did you chase to get here? A white rabbit. What did the Mad Hatter and March Hare celebrate at Alice's first tea party in Wonderland? An unbirthday. It definitely was. I remember that from my childhood. How many playing card guards did you meet in the Queen's Garden maze? 17? How many questions have I asked so far? Oh, God, 5? Yes, it was. So it's 17 and then 5. Wow, can't believe I got that all right first time. I think, oh, God, I'm making the guide. I need to get them right. Craft the contrary perfume. So going back out to the crafting table, which is this one here. And it should be in here somewhere. Functional items. Potions and enchantments, contrary perfume. And now we go back through the forest and return to Alice. So I would go all the way to the right and then all the way to the end, and you should see the bouncing mushroom, and you can just jump back on this to boing on over to Alice. Here she is. Let's give her the perfume so she can get normal again. Because Alice, you are just so abnormal right now. And now we need to use it near the tea table in the Queen's Garden. So let's go and use we need to investigate the table with the perfume. Oh, and now we're going to become teeny tiny. Oh my goodness, it's very bright. So now what we're going to do is take a picture of the setup on the Queen of Hearts table. So just here. Yeah, so you literally just take a selfie where we are. Find a way to reach the squeeze bulb on the big table. It's a little bit blurry. So go up the plate here. So you can come down to the white plate, come up the plate, come up the plate. And there you go, interact the squeeze bottle. And now touch the perfume puddles to grow back to your regular size. So basically just out here, you can just exit to our regular size. And now we're going to go and talk to Alice again. I'm not really sure what the point of that was, to be honest. And now we need to search the garden for playing cards, marbles, and dice. There's the playing cards. There's the table. There's the playing cards. Pick those up. The dice are over here. So again, there's the table behind me. And there's the dice. Now just the lost marbles. And they are... so there's the gates. And then there's that little bit up here. And there's the marbles. And now we're going to place the game items we found on the table. So over back at the table, you can just interact with the table and right-click them all in. Or, if you're on Xbox, etc., I guess you'll be pressing something. And then we shrink down again now that we're going to be on the table. Oh, I get it. That's cool. So, go up the card. So we need to find the 4 cage keys hidden on the table. So I'm going to go up the spoon and move that card over. move that card over to get up to here. And then once you're up at this teapot, basically hit it with your pickaxe like a nasty vandal. And that's going to make the tea all flow out. And I think now the key can be fished. So I think we could do it from here. You can, yeah, you could do it from where you're standing. Okay, cool. And there is the cage key. So that's the first one done. So now we're going to go back down to the ground. And where we're starting at the entrance again for number 2, flip this card in front of us. And now we should be able to... I don't really know. Okay, so the second key then. No, I'm lost. So over here where the entrance is, basically go left down here. And then over here, we can pick up the second key. Behind us, there's a block of sugar. And use your watering can to melt the sugar. And we can pick up the third key. And the fourth key... It's in this pink... How do we get it out? Shovel? It's in there, I can see it. And the way you get up here is... Oh, there's a little secret chest, by the way. If you move that card. But the way you get here, basically, is from the sugar. You come over here, and then you go up these cards, and up the spoon. And then here is the purple one. That's how you get here, at least. So you should use the shovel to get this out. There you go. Look, you see when I'm standing over here? It lets me get it out. So you just have to be careful where you stand, basically, and dig twice, and then you can pick it up. There we go. We've got all 4 keys, and now we're going to go give them back to Alice. So shrink yourself, or de-shrink yourself, back down, and give the keys to Alice. There we go, and that is the quest complete, and that now starts leaving Wonderland, which I do have a guide for on my channel.